Look at a map of the world. It looks open. You think you can go anywhere. You think the whole planet belongs to us. But you are wrong. There are holes in the map. There are specific places in the Bible that are strictly off limits. You cannot visit them. You cannot touch them. They are guarded by soldiers, by concrete walls, or by ancient curses. If you try to enter, you might be arrested. You might disappear. Or, according to legend, you might die. Why are they hidden? What secrets are they protecting? Today we open the Forbidden Files. We will look at 7 biblical locations that you are strictly forbidden to visit. Location number 1, the Holy of Holies. We begin our journey at the most sacred place on earth, the Temple Mount in Jerusalem. Long ago, the Jewish temple stood here. Inside, there was a small room called the Holy of Holies. God lived there. Only the high priest could enter once a year. If he was not pure, he would die instantly. The temple is gone, but the ground is still there. Here is the mystery. We do not know exactly where the Holy of Holies was. Was it under the Golden Dome? Was it in the garden? Because we don't know, many religious Jews are forbidden to walk on the Temple Mount today. There are signs at the gate warning, "Do not enter." They are afraid you might accidentally step on the Holy of Holies. If you step there, you commit a terrible sin against God. You are walking on ground that is too holy for human feet. It is a place where the restriction is not a fence, but a fear. Location number 2, the Cave of the Patriarchs. In the city of Hebron, there is a massive building. It is the tomb of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You can visit the building. You can see the stone markers. But the real bodies are not there. They are deep underground, in a cave system below the floor. That area is totally forbidden. In the floor of the main hall, there is a small hole covered by a locked metal grate. You can look down into the darkness, but you cannot enter. The caves have been sealed for 700 years. In 1981, a group of explorers secretly opened the grate. They went down a narrow shaft. They found a tunnel. They felt a wind blowing from inside the earth. They saw bones and pottery. They believed they found the entrance to the Garden of Eden, but they were caught. The authorities forced them out and resealed the entrance. The religious leaders say the site is too holy. The dead must rest. Location number 3, Mount Ararat. This is the home of Noah's Ark. The Bible says the ark landed on the mountains of Ararat. Mount Ararat is a huge volcano in Turkey. It is covered in ice. For years, pilots have reported seeing a boat-like object sticking out of the glacier. The CIA even took spy photos of it. But you cannot go there. The mountain sits on the border of Turkey and Armenia. These countries are enemies. The mountain is a military zone. You need a special government permit to climb. And even if you get a permit, the north side is forbidden. The north side is where the Ark is located. Many expeditions have been banned. The government says it is for safety, but many believe they are hiding the Ark because the discovery would be too shocking. The ice covers the truth. Location number 4, the Caves of Qumran, Cave 4. In 1947, the Dead Sea Scrolls were found in a desert cave. It was a massive discovery. Today, tourists can visit the park, but the caves themselves are off limits. Cave 4 is the most famous. It is in a steep cliff. It is very dangerous. The rock is soft and crumbles easily. If you climb, you will fall. But safety is not the only reason. It is also about treasure. Archaeologists think there are more scrolls hidden nearby. Some theories say the gold and silver of the Jewish temple are buried in these tunnels. The authorities watch the area with cameras. If you go off the path to explore, you will be arrested for looting. They are afraid thieves will find the secrets first. The desert keeps its mouth shut. Location number 5, the Euphrates River. This is a location that is changing right now, in front of our eyes. The great river Euphrates. It flows through Turkey, Syria, and Iraq. It was the cradle of civilization. But today, it is drying up. Why is this terrifying? Because of a prophecy in the book of Revelation. Revelation chapter 9, verse 14 says, "Release the 4 angels who are bound at the great river Euphrates." The Bible says that 4 fallen angels have been chained under this river for thousands of years. They are waiting for the water to disappear so they can be released to destroy mankind. Recently, locals have explored the dry riverbed. They found strange caves and tunnels that were underwater for centuries. Some videos on the internet claim to record strange noises coming from these holes. Sounds like groans. Sounds like chains moving deep underground. Is it just wind? Or is it the sound of ancient prisoners waiting for the moment to rise? The area is a conflict zone. It is dangerous to travel there. But the real danger might not be the war above the ground. It might be what is waking up beneath it. Location number 6, the real Mount Sinai. Tourists go to Egypt to see Mount Sinai, but many experts say that is the wrong mountain. They say the real mountain is in Saudi Arabia. It is called Jebel al-Lawz. This mountain matches the Bible perfectly. The top is black, as if burned by a giant fire from the sky. At the bottom, explorers found ancient drawings of cows matching the story of the golden calf. But you cannot visit. For years, the Saudi government put a fence around the mountain. They declared it a restricted military zone. Signs in English and Arabic warn, trespassers will be punished. Armed guards patrol the desert. If you get too close, they arrest you. Why protect a burnt mountain in the middle of nowhere? Believers think they are hiding the absolute proof of the Exodus. The blackened peak remains a forbidden zone. Location number 7, the Church of Our Lady Mary of Zion. Our final stop is in Ethiopia, in the city of Aksum. In the center of the city stands a small, simple chapel. It is surrounded by a metal fence. It looks like a normal church, but the locals say this building holds the most dangerous object in the Bible, the Ark of the Covenant. The Bible says the Ark is a golden box containing the 10 Commandments. It was a weapon of God. It could destroy armies and knock down walls. Can you go inside? No. Only one man on earth is allowed to see it, the guardian. He is a monk chosen for life. He never leaves the chapel yard. He guards the box until he dies. The people believe the Ark is still active. They say it glows with a terrible light. They say this holy light burns the eyes of the guardian. Many guardians go blind and die young. Historians have asked to enter. They were denied. Even the head of the church cannot go in. The Ark stays hidden behind a locked door, protecting its power. Conclusion. These 7 locations remind us of something important. We think we own the world. We think we can go anywhere. But these places say no. They are the closed doors of history. They guard the secrets of the past. Perhaps some things are not meant to be found. Now, a question for you. If you could open one of these forbidden places, which one would you choose? Would you look inside the ark? Or would you search for Noah's boat? Tell me in the comments. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more mysteries. Stay curious, but stay safe.